Oh, that's not good. Why do my hands look like that? That's not good either. I got callus bursting, but that SD card is not in good shape. There's some boxes, but I'm not seeing anything that really speaks eyes to me. That might be a Christmas tree bag, garbage bag. You have a mattress. Looks like a bunch of garbage thrown in there with maybe a fan. Never good when you see actual trash in a unit. Broken candy cane things, some picture frames. Five Below bag. And I am blown out of the water. Well, I'll be honest, I don't know what people see. $410. Maybe I'm missing something. Never go when you see microwave, mattress, Christmas decor, which is newer stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't know. Somebody just wants their stuff back, or what's going on? I really can't believe this thing is still going. It's at $490. I'm shocked at that. I don't know what I'm missing at all. It's a nice mattress. Much better. Gotta find a box here. This might actually work. Good old Amazon. Yeah, there you go. Works perfectly. Gotta wrap this up. Probably can use some of this smaller bubble wrap. Been storing this forever. Hopefully I think I might have used too much. I used too much bubble wrap in there. That'd be all right. Perfect. Let's put this poster here, and I'll show you guys here what this looks like. That's actually a little dirty, but it's all right. Take this guy, let's put him somewhere. We're gonna have to get a new frame for this. That is a Scotty dog, and that's a salsa dog. And that's salsa getting crazy. Don't get crazy. Don't. No. Now we're getting crazy. There's no reason to be getting crazy. Zero reason. Just walking all over me. All right. I'll resume this at another time because she's going nuts. There's nothing going on. There's literally nothing out there. Alright, so it's been kind of a crazy morning, which I'll get into here in a bit, but I just went to Box Truck Guys, dropped off a whole bunch of stuff, and gave me this awesome painting. I thought it looked really cool. Go with the dog paintings around here. I don't know who the artist is, but that's a cool Scotty dog painting. The frame is busted out, but pretty cool of him to do that. He also gave me a couple Donald posters, which I know he was selling on his show, but these were the ones that were damaged. I'll show you these. These actually are pretty cool. It's been a rough morning with this camera. Now, let's see what this looks like. So I think there's, I guess there's just one. So it might clean up. It looks like somebody stepped on it. But isn't that cool? Walt Disney's Donald Duck Sea Scouts. Sea Scouts. Pretty cool. It's this is a reproduction. I think the original one was from the 30s, but this is a reproduction one. Really, really cool. I love it. If I can clean it up and frame it, we'll be in business. I appreciate it, box truck guy. All right, we're gonna drop off this whole, oh, got smoked in the head by a snowball. Whole thing of clothes and stuff. This is decent clothes for the rummage sale. I do have one package. We got a lot going on. Haven't really been clear at all in this video. It's been a very stressful day. Thursday, right? Thursday, is that what today's day is? So cold out here, the iced coffee is freezing. Garage doors should be here very shortly. Another pumpkin should also be going out pretty shortly. Was it last video? No, wait, it's next video. I think it's the next video. It's the video that it snowed. So yeah, this is the garage. The door should be in very, very soon. The reason why this is kind of like this is because, yes, the doors are coming in, and I assume they have to probably do something like to here. So I took that, well, there was a toolbox there. I pushed it over there. I cleaned up some of this. That is just on the walls. I mean, that's just where it's going to be. But I assume he probably has to work to exactly this line. This video is coming out a little bit later here on Thursday. As you guys saw in the first clip, my SD card is the SD card I use to film all my videos here on YouTube. It managed to crack this morning when I was taking it out of the GoPro. So 4 videos, probably about 30 hours invested, 25 to 30 hours of my week invested into filming. 4 videos total. Gone. Completely gone from the face of the earth. Do not exist anymore. Like dust in the wind. Gone. Forever. See you never. So that really sucks because, as you guys know, winter is the toughest time. I was able to film 2 videos yesterday. I filmed 1 trash picking episode this morning, which is actually where I got this electronic stuff. It's a nice older Kenwood remote controller. Look at that controller. So I found that in the trash. Trying to think, what else did I find? Oh, I found this whole box of Christmas wire. That was kind of cool. I don't think there's... Oh, yeah, there's this TV core thing in here. That was in there. I was like... I went on a whole rant about older televisions, and this is the copper. When people say, oh, there's a whole copper in there, and, you know, the whole 9 yards. I found this air conditioner this morning. Also, I actually drove around the block to find that. So it's kind of like I'm reminiscing here. But yeah, that video from this morning, gone. Completely gone. Waste of my time, waste of everything. Granted, I found some things, but there's going to be no video for that because, well, it doesn't exist anymore. I filmed 2 videos yesterday, including going trash picking to a new town. Also completely gone. And I did a mystery box video where I went onto one of those websites and bought one of those expensive premium mystery boxes. Kind of fun to do. Might do another one. That one. Completely gone. So, yeah, it's been a kind of a rough day. I was actually pretty upset with myself, and I was pretty mad. I kept my composure because here we are. So, yeah, if you're wondering why this Thursday video is coming out a little bit later, kind of sucks to lose 30 hours of work. Not really get paid for it either. But, you know, I guess everyone has to work for free sometime in their life. Today just happens to be my day. Well, my week. But it is what it is. It just happens. You know, it's part of life. Everyone's all right. Everyone's safe. Everyone's secure. Just free labor, essentially. But, yeah. And then gas invested. Van likes to make noise. You know, the whole 9 yards of life. But anyway, that is kind of what's kind of going on here. We're going to head to the rummage sale area to drop off some donations. Because I feel like I need to do something with my life today besides be miserable. So I didn't know what to do, and I kind of wanted to make this video not really to be like the kind of guy who's like all upset about it, even though I kind of have a right to be upset about it. It is more of just like a problem with doing social media in any way. In fact, Mr. Beast made a funny video a long time ago. He said he flew somewhere and all the footage from that whole thing, the SD card got corrupted. And I learned from that mistake where I was like, I'm never going to have too many videos on one SD card because I would absolutely hate to have literally an entire week of footage gone. Okay, so making our way to the rummage sale to drop off these clothes. I felt like I'd rather donate these clothes to somewhere where the money or the profit or the clothing itself will go to a better home. I know a lot of people who shop at this rummage sale, they use it for themselves. Like, it's not like a big reseller rummage sale. Like, a lot of people think every yard sale and rummage sale, the only people who shop are resellers. Not really the case. This one, I know the local community legitimately uses it mostly just for themselves. So it'll go to a new home. It looks like they didn't even plow the snow. Good old Taco Stacks might be one of the first people in here. Oh, we got one car that went to the right. They didn't plow anything. So that's going to be kind of funny, is that it did snow. The next video you guys will see, I think it snows in that video. That was the last video I filmed before my SD card broke and everything got erased and damaged. I don't know. It sucks for a lot more reasons, more than just losing 4 videos, because this is one of the most crucial times of the year. And then I also really don't have any videos in my backlog to finish this year strong. But, I don't know. Sucks, but it doesn't suck. I'm not going to skip, like, the next 2 weeks from filming or posting videos. I'll just figure it out as I always do. You guys just have to spend the day with me. I like to peek in and see what they have. That's where they want you to put it. Well, not really a whole lot. It's chilly out here. Oh, I don't think I mentioned the issue of my... You remember, guys, I said about the light was flashing on this thing, the airbag light? And need a new spring, I guess, in the steering wheel for the airbag. Things are super expensive. It's one of those things that just they really get you. Those part companies, big, it's where they corner the market. What's the word for that? It's not capitalism. Maybe it's capitalism. I don't think it's capitalism. Monopoly. My business terminology is coming back to me. But yeah, you don't want to replace that spring. It's not cheap. So that was, I don't even know if I touched base about that, but that was the issue with that. So if that ever happens to you, it might be that spring. I told my friend about it. He's like, yeah, we replaced ours in March. The same thing happened. I'm like, I've owned cars for the last, I don't know how many years. I've never had this thing happen to me once. Just one of those things, you know? It's like my brake sensor got me stranded outside Harrisburg. My whole van, or my whole Jeep wouldn't even drive because the brake sensor went bad. I kept flashing my ABS lights. Shut the whole vehicle down. This was 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Some of you guys might remember me stranded on the side of the highway. That was fun. But never happened to me ever since. Never happened to me before. Might never happen to some of you guys and girls ever in your entire life. Just the random things that happen in life, I guess. All right, got my good old eBay package here. One of the secrets I'll give you, and I know there's a lot of goody two-shoes out there who probably don't want me giving off this secret, is if you ever try to sell something, and let me be very, very honest here, something that you might have that is maybe prohibited, but not really prohibited, let's say something like a 1910 or 1920s police badge that is from a town that no one's ever heard of because it no longer exists. And you guys might, if you've ever listed on eBay, know that you can sell police badges, but sometimes they do get flagged as being authentic police badges that anyone can use nowadays, even though this thing is from like turn of the century. If you want to list it somewhere, I know ham radio category has a lot of oddball stuff. Anyway, it's a good piece of information to know if you're trying to list something that, you know, it shouldn't be really taken down because it's not really against the rules. Because I think the rules for, like, let's say police badges are they have to be current. They can't be, well, you might even be able to get away with like discontinued or retired, but you can't use like an actual current police badge like that you'd actually use on the force today. But if you have like an antique, they allow them, but sometimes they still get flagged and they get removed. So like using different categories like that, for example, might actually work and actually might be beneficial if you're trying to sell something like that. Don't get any crazy ideas. You didn't hear from me. But just consider using different options. Also using different platforms if you're trying to sell something like Whatnot, Poshmark, Etsy. Everyone kind of has their own rules and regulations. Don't sell anything that's stupidly illegal either. That's crazy. But I know something I just shipped out. It was in that category of iffies. I put it in the right category and it went through. It was up there for like maybe 3 weeks. It never got taken down. But I know sometimes things do. Good old wind gap. It's not even that windy, but it's windy. Windy and wind gap. Tell you what, don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry, because then you start thinking about buying everything in the aisle. Even discounted seafood. I feel like the one thing you probably should not buy in manager specials is probably older seafood. So we're going to just stay away from that. What the heck are these? Sneakers pecan. 49 cents, we're going to try them out. How bad could Snickers pecan be? What the heck is a snowflake roll? Snowflake dinner roll? Oh, we're about to find out. Chocolate chip cookies sound pretty good right now. You get those. Alright, if there's ever a day to win this, it's today. Still got boxes in here from when I went box hunting. Now watch this little trick. Large carts, small carts. Yep, did that right. Wow, see how difficult that was? Wow, super difficult. On a day like where it's windy like today, man, that's how I got a dent in my van. Someone didn't put their car away. Super difficult, wow. Alrighty. Hopefully I win the Powerball or Mega Millions. I don't even know what I bought. Bought something. Hopefully we win it so I can buy myself, I guess, a new GoPro. Not sure what I'm going to be able to do now for the next remaining however many days. Really sucks that I couldn't get those 4 videos back, but, you know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Probably will, not going to. Well, it is what it is. But stay tuned. I don't know what we're going to get into. Should be fun. Tomorrow should be trash picking. I had to flip-flop some things to make it happen. And, yeah, I got outbid on the storage unit. Funny enough with that thing is I was, it had no bids up until maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock this morning. Someone bid $10. I was like, for 20 bucks, yeah, well, maybe I'll do it. Then this thing happened. I'm like, man, I got to go out and buy a storage unit, a big unit like that. I could probably get 3 or 4 videos out of it. I'll be busy then for the next couple of days, but I'm supposed to get my garage door, so I don't know if I could really tie up that much amount of time. And then it went to like 200, and I just kept hitting it. I'm like, I only want to spend like $20, maybe $50, at most 100, 150. And before you know it, I was at like 300 something. Like, I am completely out of the water, considering that I was thinking maybe I'd be able to get it for $10 or $20 this morning and have a junky unit. But you never know with these units. You never know. But when you start talking a couple hundred, you have to start seeing things to make back your money. And of course, there's definitely going to be a landfill bill there as well. So it is what it is. There's always more units. There's more units coming next week. Stay tuned. Stay warm. It's going to get very, very cold here in the Northeast here in the next couple days and probably next week or so. So thanks for tagging along. Thanks for listening to my rambles for today. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend as well. And catch you guys next time here at Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.